Shalom. I just want to start off by saying, Kahalayim la Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachah Gwadash. I want to give the honor to the apostles on that was great millstone. Peace and citations to a full like and Akim, spreading this truth throughout the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah. And today we're just going to go into how Esau, Edom, right, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, are not black people, okay? Because you got this group in Israel, right, Fopi, saying that Esau, Edom, the wicked that the Bible speak of, are so-called black people, man. Right? And you also got this other group, One Body in Dallas, man, that was saying that Alexander the Great and his lineage, man, were Israelites, okay? And that's what you call bag talk, okay? Took the bag talk, all right? Because these people, man, these groups, man, they have sold out. They have taken the bag, man. Through the scriptures, we're going to show that Esau, Edom, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, are so-called white people today. All right. I want to start off in this first Maccabees, okay, because I want to trace the lineage of Alexander the Great, okay? Trace his lineage back to Esau, Edom, man, because this is one of Esau's prominent key figures, man. All right, this is a so-called white man. This is one of his prominent figures in his story, okay? This is First Maccabees 1 in verse 1. It says, "And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead first over Greece." Okay, and this battle is talking about the battle of Gilgamela, man. And this Darius that it's talking about is Darius the third. All right. And it says that Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian. Okay, we can't forget that. Let's not forget that he's mentioned as a Macedonian. Okay. Right. This account is actually prophesied in Daniel the 8th chapter, man. Starting at the 20th verse, man. Okay, Daniel was showing Daniel was expounding on the fall of the Persian Medes, right, and the rise of the Greece Empire, man. And that Greece Empire was ruled by so-called white people, Alexander the Macedonian, or Alexander the Greek, okay? All right. So from then, we're just going to trace his lineage, all right, him being a Macedonian, back to Amalek, the grandson of Esau, okay? So, let's see. I want to go to my next precept I want to go to is the editions of Esther. All right. Okay, this is the editions of Esther. In this book, it says it's chapter 7, but in the Apocrypha, it'd be chapter 16, okay? And I want to start at verse 10. And it says, "For Ammon," and this is talking about Haman, okay? "For Ammon, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood and far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger received of us, had so forth obtained the favor that we showed toward every nation, as that he was called our father and was continually honored of all next person unto the king." Okay, so this is naming Ammon, right, as a Macedonian, man. Okay, and this was and he was next person unto the king, man. All right. As a matter of fact, he was trying to plot and make himself the king. All right. And things didn't go the way he planned, because ultimately we're on the Lord's timing, man. It wasn't his time for the Macedonians to rule, man. Okay, aka the Edomites. All right. Their time came starting with Alexander the Great, man. All right, but let's not forget that they called Haman a Macedonian, all right? And let's just actually jump down. We could jump down to verse 14, all right? Because this is going to explain what I said. This is additions to Esther 16 and verse 14, it says, for by these means he thought, finding us destitute of friends, to have translated the kingdom from the Persians to the Macedonians. Okay, so this was Haman's intentions. Okay, this was his true intentions, right? He wanted to, as the scripture says, translate the kingdom from the Persians to the Macedonians, but it just wasn't his time yet. All right. So from there, we're going to go to Esther, right? The book of Esther. Esther 3, and I'm going to just start at verse 1. And it says, after these things did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. Okay, so this is how this was Haman's rise to power in the Persian kingdom. All right, he had been promoted, but it called him Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite. All right, so he's known as the Macedonian and an Agagite. All right, so we got to go and see. Let's see, let me go through the blue letter. Let's go to Esther. Esther 3. And we're just going to go into that word Agagite, okay? It says, the outline of biblical usage, it says, said of Haman the Agagite, okay? Going down to the Strong's definition, it says, an Agagite or descendant of Agag, okay? So an Agagite is to be an ascendant of Agag, all right? So let's go through the scriptures, right, and see where we can find, Agag, okay? And this is 1 Samuel 15, right? And verse 32. All right. And it says, then said Samuel, bring ye hither to me Agag, the king of the Amalekites. And Agag came unto him delicately. And Agag said, surely the bitterness of death is past. Okay. So right here we see that Agag was the king of the Amalekites, man. And just a little brief background on this account, okay? It was told from the Lord unto Samuel, right, for Saul to go to the land of Amalek, right, and slay everyone. Don't leave anything living, man. But Saul disobeyed. He didn't follow orders, man. Instead, he left the king alive, all right? And then he left also the cattle, man, and tried to sacrifice it unto the Lord. All right. And this is the account. Right. And Agag is thinking, OK, surely, sure. Agag is thinking he's in a good report. All right. Surely I'm not going to die today. OK. Verse 33. And Samuel said, as thy sword hath made woman childless, so shall thy mother be childless among women. And Samuel hewed Agag in pieces before the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in Gilgal. All right. So we know that Agag, all right, to be an descendant of Agag, you would have to be a Amalekite, man. Right. And it calls Haman an Agagite, man. It also calls him a Macedonian. All right. We know that Philip was called the Macedonian, Alexander the Great's father, and so was Alexander. He was also a Macedonian, man. Right? Macedonian being known as the Agagites, right? Being traced all the way back to Amalek's, being traced all the way back to Agag, king of the Amalekites, man. All right, which shows you that Alexander the Great, his lineage comes from Amalek, right? In which in turn comes from Esau, man. Let's go to Genesis 36. Genesis 36 and verse I just started verse 8. It says, "Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir." Esau is Edom. "And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau; Ruel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatham, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz's son." Salakia. Let me just reread that verse 12 again. "And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek." Right? And it says, these were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. Okay? So Amalek is the grandson of Esau, Edom. Okay? Showing you that Alexander the Great's lineage goes back to Esau, Edom, man. Okay? Him being a prominent figure in so-called white man's history. All right? Right? Shows you that the so-called white people are what? Are Edomites, man. Okay? I want to grab this scripture real quick in Revelation 6 and 4. And it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, right? This red horse being who? Esau, Edom, man. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, man. And when was peace from the earth taken? During the rule of Alexander the Great, man. Starting off with the Greeks. Okay, we can go back to that account real quick. Can go back to that account. And this is 1 Maccabees 1 and verse 2. And it says, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth and went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. Okay. Alexander the Great, man, he basically conquered the known world, man, within a 12-year span. That's what it means. The earth was quiet before him. There was nothing to come up against him. All right. And that's when peace was taken from the earth, man. We can jump down to verse 11. Actually, we can actually keep reading because I want to stop at verse 9. This is 1 Maccabees 1 and verse 4, and it says, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth, man. Right? That's the peace of the earth being taken away from the earth, man. It says under this man's rulership, evils were multiplied, man. All right. Okay, and I want to go back to this. Revelations 6 and actually before that, let me just stop at this Psalms 12. Psalms 12 and verse 8, it says, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, man. And it was during this time period, man, is when the vilest men, right, the so-called white man, when he was exalted, right? It says after he died, after Alexander the Great died, right, his who he parted his land to, they put crowns on their head, and their sons put crowns on their head, and evils were multiplied, man. In Job 30, it talks about the vilest man, right, being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, viler than the earth, man. Okay. And going back to this Revelation 6 and 4, you know, because it says, and there went out another horse that was red. Okay. And horse is a horse is symbolic, you know, for power. Okay. That's why when you look at a car and you look and people want to look under the hood, they usually start off with how many horses is under the hood, or how much horsepower you got. Okay. And it says, and there went out another horse that was red. Okay. And we can go to the account in Genesis 25. And I'll just start at verse 22, just to get straight to the point. And it says, and the children struggled together within her, right? Because Rebecca was pregnant with twins, man. Okay. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, so this was told. This is what was told unto Rebecca, man. You have 2 manner of people in your womb, man. You got 2 manner of nations in your womb, right? Contrary to one another, man. Right? It says one people shall be stronger than the other, man. Jacob, Israel, man, stronger than the Edomites, man. It says, and the elder shall serve the younger, right? Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay, Esau meaning Ishashwa, man, wasted away is he. Right? Why was he given that name? Because it says he came out red. Okay, doesn't mean that he came out hairy, man. It means that he came out red, meaning lacking pigmentation, man, lacking melanin. All right. And let's just grab a quick precept real quick just to show that. Okay, this is Exodus 35 and verse 7. It says, and ram skin dyed red, and badger skin and shittim wood. Okay, and I brought this up to show you it was a custom, right, of the Israelites to have dyed skins, man. Dyed animal skins. Which is why it said in Genesis 25... In Genesis 25 and verse 25, it describes Esau as coming out red all over like a hairy garment, man. That's where you get that hairy garment part from, man, because it was our custom to have dyed animal skins, right? But it doesn't change the fact that he came out lacking melanin. He came out lacking pigmentation, man, which is why his name was Ishashwa, meaning wasted away is he. Okay. And real quick, we can do a quick Google search, man. Look at these nasty ass looking babies, man. Right? This is how Esau came out, man. All right. Red all over, man. Okay. So going back, right? Going back to the scripture, man, verse 26. This is Genesis 25 and verse 26. It says, and after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was threescore years old when she bare them. Right? It doesn't describe how Jacob looked, because he looked like everyone else, man. He looked normal. All right. Describes how Esau looked, because he came out looking fucking red, ugly. Okay. All right. I want to let's see. I think it's Numbers. Okay. See, this is Numbers 12 and Numbers 12 and 9, just to get straight to the point, man. And it says, and the anger of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Okay, and just the quick backstory behind this, man. Miriam had spoke out against Moses, man, and the Lord was mad at that, man. And this was her judgment. Okay, when the chariot departed, man, right? It says that she became leprous, man. Right? In verse 11, and Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, who of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out his mother's womb. Okay, so to look like that is a sin, man. All right, and Esau Edom, man, he's a clean leper, man. Okay, he is the man of sin. All right, what that 2 Thessalonians 2 and I believe 4 talks about, or 2 Thessalonians the 2nd chapter. All right. Okay, now we just want to go back to Genesis. Let's go back to Genesis, and this is Genesis 27, right? Because I want to go into Esau's blessing, man. All right, because there's no way Esau Edom could be a so-called black people with his blessing. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and verse 38. Just to get straight to the point. And it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered him and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. All right. So this was a part of his blessing, man. Right. I'm gonna just read it in the NLT. It says, finally, his father Isaac said unto him, you will live. No, I'm not gonna read that. Salakia. It says, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven. So he's gonna have all the resources, man. Okay, that's what I believe that's what that fatness goes into. Right, fatness, fat piece, fertile place, richly prepared food, but the fertile place, man, he has he gathers all the resources. All the resources in the world is in his power, man. Is in his control, man. Okay. Verse 40. And it says, and by thy sword, thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right. And what manner of people on this earth is living by the sword, man? It's the so-called white man today. He's the one that lives by the sword, man. Right? Quick facts. All right. Out of the 239 years America's been around, right? 220 of those years, it's been in war. Right. So if that does not tip off or give you a hint on who the wicked of the Bible is, right? Esau, Edom. Okay. Let me just grab another precept. Job 9:24. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the earth was given into his hands, man. He has the fatness of the earth. You know, his blessing is fulfilled. Right? It says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? Just do a quick Google search of the judges, man. Of the ultimate judge being the Messiah, man. Yahweh Shai. Do a quick Google search and it'll show you who the wicked is, man. Come on, man. Prophets. Let's go at prophets of the Bible. Come on, man. This abominable shit, man. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, man. If not, where and who is he? You don't see these motherfuckers looking like Asian people. You don't see these people looking like Hamites. You definitely don't see them looking like black people. Right? Come on now. An abomination, man. Come on now. All right. You know? So I'm gonna go back to this Genesis. Just reread this his blessing again. And it says, and by thy sword thou shalt live, and thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from thy neck. Like I said, man, this man, right? These people, okay, they live by the sword, man. All right. If you don't get down with their agenda, hell, they go to war with you, man. Right? Try to covet your resources, man. Let's see, what's this? Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2:4 says, "Yeah, his soul which is lifted up, is not right, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man." Okay, and that wine is likened unto his philosophy, his doctrines. Okay, he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, it says neither is he keepeth at home, man. He got U.S. embassies in every country, man. He damn near has a military base in every country, man. All right. And if you don't get on with his agenda, guess what? He throws out sanctions. Okay. Or better yet, he goes to war with you, man. Case in point, Saddam Hussein. All right. Growing up, I was told Saddam Hussein was a terrorist and he had a hand in 9/11. And no, he was for his own country, man. He was trying to get his country on track and to have his own currency system. Actually backed by something, man. And what? They went to war with him for that very reason, man. Okay, this man cannot be satisfied, man. Esau Edom is the so-called white man, okay? I just want to end off with this precept, man. Okay, this is Malachi 1:4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua hath indignation forever. Okay? When did Esau Edom return and build those desolate places, man? It was during the Renaissance, okay? Which means rebirth. That's when he got back into power, man. Because after his Greek rulership, okay, it got translated to the Romans, okay, who were also Edomites. All right? And then when that empire got taken down, right? Soon later, right, he returned and built his desolate places, man. And that was the Renaissance, and that was the Renaissance period, man. The rebirth of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, okay? He covered up the faces of the judges thereof, man. That's why he started pulling out all this bullshit-ass art, man. Okay, but this is the people whom the Lord hath indignation forever, okay? The border of wickedness, all right? They're not black people, man. Okay, so hopefully this is edifying. You know, I just want to end up by saying, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and citation, so for and Akim, spreading the truth at the four corners of this earth. Shalom.